Hey guys, Tony Butler from Marketing with Humans. Hey, today we're going to go over what do you do in a negotiation? How can you win every negotiation? My son came to me just the other day and he was asking some advice. He's got a new business and he's starting to make some deals and he wanted to know how can he win these negotiations. And I think what I told him really surprised him. A couple things that he had just never thought of, and I think a lot of people really benefit from thinking about it like this way. So before I get into that, please like this channel, follow. I'm going to be dropping a lot of good things for the next few days. All right, let's get right into it. So, negotiation. One of the things that you got to remember when you're negotiating with somebody is that they don't always want the same things that you do. And the one thing that will help you win every negotiation is this. Think from their perspective. Have empathy. Be kind, okay? Because what you're going to find out is that you don't want to win the negotiation by getting everything. That's not how you win. That's not it at all. Because you want to do people long term, do business with people long term. You want to have good relationships with people. So winning the negotiation does not mean taking everything, getting all the money, getting every point that you want. What it's about is finding a way that the person you're negotiating with will leave that deal feeling really good about it, being excited to do business with you, okay? And it's just a different perspective. When you start to approach negotiations from, hey, how can I make the best deal for the person that I'm working with? Then everything gets much easier. Now, of course, there's going to be some points that you need. You probably need a minimum amount of money. Maybe there's some terms that are important to you. It could be a delivery date. There's lots of things. But the one thing that you have to understand is that it's not all about you. It's also about them. And if you keep their needs in mind, and in some cases you even put them before yourself. I've done some deals that from a certain perspective, you look at them, they look like they weren't good deals for me. But I just didn't make the deal just for myself. I didn't negotiate just for myself. I negotiated for them. And sometimes by giving a lot away, by giving things away that may not be that important to you but are really important to them, you can gain a lot of goodwill. You can make some friends, you can get some partnerships, and take the long-term perspective. I think too many people are focused on winning for the short term, winning right now, getting everything we can for ourselves. Me, 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 me. Like, hey, that's not the way to approach business and life. Okay? You see all these crazy stories and videos about how bad guys finish first, and the evil entrepreneur and all the rest of it. But if you've ever met any from scratch multi-millionaires, and I know a whole bunch of them, I'm friends with a whole lot of them, is that almost all these people are really kind and they're really thoughtful and they really care about their employees. They really care and they're passionate about what they do. And when you negotiate with someone from those perspectives, it's the long game, and the long game is where you're going to win. Okay, it's the short-term perspective that's where you start to lose. And if you go into negotiation, you got a bad mindset, and you're being negative, and you're like really trying to win, and you're being abrasive and rude, and all those kinds of things. It's just unnecessary, and it's not helpful at all. Like, the last thing you want to do is just add anger into a negotiation. That's not helpful to anyone. So approach it with the right mindset. Approach it with a mindset of being helpful, being empathetic, being kind. Like, those are the three hallmarks to a really good negotiation. So hey, I hope this helped you. Definitely it helped my son, and I think he's going to put together some good deals over the next few years. He's only 17, so he's got plenty of time to make some mistakes. But I'm hoping he's going to head down the right road and keep those three things in mind. All right, till next time, this is Tony, and this is Marketing for Humans. Be well.